This is Dr. Tiffany Lamonde from Apex Wellness Providers, and today I'm going to be announcing our February 30-day challenge. So this month's challenge is we're going to encourage everyone to do 20 minutes of exercise every day. Now, to be clear, that means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. And so I want you to be open to the idea that this doesn't have to look exactly like what everyone else says that it does. I want you to think about becoming an active person. So what I want to do today is give you 5 tips to help you be as successful as possible. Tip number 1, let's put this into the right perspective. Why would you really want to do this? The thing is, vanity is never enough. So think about what are the health metrics that you are either trying to reverse, change, or improve. Is there some family history that you are trying to maybe not fall into, that you're trying to prevent from occurring? Can you make some really functional goals? Like not just your pant size or this number on the scale, but things in your life that you really wish that you were able to do or able to do better. Tip number 2. What we're really looking for in this challenge is for you to be active every day in some capacity. Now that can look different every day. It can range from very mild yoga and stretching. It can be walking. It can be more intense exercise like HIIT training. It can be bicycling or taking up a new activity that you've never done before. But the idea is that you do something for 20 minutes or more every day. How do you talk to yourself? What is the internal dialogue that you use with yourself? And what are the things that you say about yourself? Research shows that we are more likely to actually do whatever we say. If you say, I hate exercise, you're more likely to be someone who doesn't like to exercise. However, if you say to yourself, I'm someone who exercises regularly, even if it's not true yet, you are more likely to become someone who does exercise regularly if you say things like that. I want you to focus on positive self-talk. Tip number 4 is most of us, not all, I'm working on this, have about an hour for lunch. The reality is very rarely do you actually sit down and focus on eating for an hour for lunch. If you do that, great, continue to do so. But if really what happens is you end up scrolling on your phone and looking at social media and really not focusing on doing anything productive, think about taking 20 minutes of your lunch break to focus on this activity. It could be as simple as bringing a pair of sneakers and going for a walk. The outside will do you good, and you will meet this goal on a consistent basis while actually taking nothing out of your lifestyle. If you really want to use your phone, consider listening to an audiobook or listening to a podcast. That's a way for you to maybe get a little bit of a fix of what you might have done otherwise, but combining it with some exercise. And last is tip number 5, and I want you to use some sort of system to keep track of this. Accountability is really, really important for meeting your goals. That could be that you discuss it with another person. It could be that you keep track of your activities over this year in a behavior change log. You could be using your planner. It could be putting it into your schedule, like your Outlook schedule. I want you to think of this as an appointment with yourself. You are just as important, and your health is just as important as any other commitment that you have made in your life. As a matter of fact, if you don't have your health and wellness, you are really not that useful to anyone else. So carving out 20 minutes a day to be an active person is not unreasonable. If this is an insurmountable goal for you right now, start with 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, build up from 20 minutes. This is just a jumping off point. So to reinforce what I've been saying in each one of these challenges, the idea behind all of these is try this on for 30 days. Commit to trying something new for 30 days. Decide if this serves you well, and if it does, consider putting it into your lifestyle. If it doesn't, discard it or try something different. I'll follow up with you guys in a week or two to kind of let you know how everything is going. I don't typically exercise every single day. I do commit to exercising very consistently, 3 to 5 times a week, depending on what I'm doing and the intensity. But with you, I'm going to commit to this 20 minutes per day. I would love to hear how this is going for you. What are some of the ways that you are committing to and integrating this into your life? Please put it in the comments below. And I'd be so grateful if you would consider subscribing and liking this video if you found it helpful.